Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're going to be looking at all of the crazy stuff that they dropped over on Discord. I'm going to switch the Discord over. We're going to hop on the crowdsourcing Discord, see exactly what is coming, all of the translations. It's kind of incredible to see how much is going to be coming around this event, especially with some of the heroes that we're going to see, some of the skins we're going to see. There is a lot that has been kind of shown. So again, I'm going to hop over. I'm going to switch over this Discord and see exactly what we have over here. So this, of course, looking at a few things, this is the skin for Odin. So when you look at this is kind of insane. Now, unfortunately, at this point, I know Odin is not a hero that a lot of players do use, which means, again, I love the skin. This is probably going to be one of my absolute favorite skins. It is breathtaking. It is crazy looking. Almost makes him look like a celestial hero in his entirety, which again is very interesting to see. Then, of course, this is going to be the Demia skin. So we do have two skins that are coming in. Again, this is going to be around the 5th anniversary. Now, of course, this makes her look more of a celestial than she actually does right now. And I'm thinking almost Odin is going to probably be the skin that you're going to get for free. The Demia skin is probably going to be the one, again, kind of like we've seen in the past. That is going to be the one that you're going to purchase. Now, in addition, Dolly is getting an updated skin. And again, this is awesome looking. That is a very, very cool looking skin overall with the heroes. Now, of course, around the event, this is the Google translation for all of the stuff that we have going around in the event. As you can see, there's a ton. I want to go ahead and break this and kind of zoom into it if it's going to let us zoom into here. But you can see there is going to be a camp story, some faction characteristics. And again, there's going to be, this is the new faction. So that is going to be the icon when it comes to the new faction. Now, sometimes this will scroll in and it will work. Sometimes it kind of bugs out, which it looks like it's kind of loading Discord right here. So I'm not sure if it is just going to kind of bug out and we're not going to be able to see exactly what it is based on where it is kind of the translation version. All right, so there we got it, zoomed in quite a bit. So you can see here's the camp story. So the Dragon Clan wants the Overlord of the Skies. And of course, it goes through, but the ambitions of mortals were growing more day by day. Even though they've done evil things to the Dragon Clan, with the help of the goddess Aya, the dragon family lived in seclusion on an isolated island in the world and agreed to help the goddess and come to the support, which again, kind of the back of the storyline. So draconic damage, there is going to be a new type of damage that is exclusive to the dragons. And you can see each time a dragon hero enters the battlefield, all allies receive attributes. So we know that they're going to be kind of alone on this, or they're going to be in addition to what we currently have. So 3 heroes of the same camp, 4 heroes are going to give a pretty big buff, 5 heroes the same. And then of course, that is going to be the camp restraint that we see. Now looking at the hero traits, this again is going to be another really big thing. The Dragon Clan regards the purity of blood as an important symbol status and is divided into pure blood dragons with pure blood and sub-dragons with thin blood. So again, this is going to be the quality. So when you think of AFK Arena in general, we have the unusual, the rare, the elite, and the epic. So there are going to be a bunch of different dragons. When I think, of the basic heroes we have in AFK Arena, the rare ones, then the legendary and the elite and the epic. This again is translated. So we're going to have to see exactly what it is. After entering the dragon power state, one's own attributes will be strengthened or the skill mechanics will be changed. So I don't know if we're going to start off with, let's say, a basic usual dragon. We're going to build them up just like we see normally through the ascension level, getting them all the way up to this epic or this legendary ascended level where the dragon is going to be in its entirety. Now, of course, looking in here, dragon portraits. So right there is the Lost Wings Gwen. That is really, really cool. So that is where Gwen is coming into play. They are going to be there, but we see Blood Spine right here, Dragon Hidden or the Elite Worm, Elite Yelong. And then, of course, down here, the Worm, a rare level dragon, ordinary dragon levels. So there are actually going to be, it looks like Draconic. It doesn't look like it's going to be full-blown dragon heroes, but we are going to see the hero or the dragon features in there based on the portraits. And overall, guys, if they're coming out with 6 off the bat, essentially, or 4 really big ones, well, those are elites. So I think these 2 are going to be the big ones. Gwen and Bloodspine right here are going to be the really big dragons. And then these next are going to be the elite, which are going to be those 3, 1 epic or rare level dragon, and then of course the ordinary dragons that we see out of there. So looking at the hidden layer, So the Dragon Tower, summon dragon heroes and get powerful help. So this is going to be the ability, kind of like the Temple of Time, to go ahead and summon those dragons. And then the Bone Trio, like they were kind of talking about, various trials and obtain rich rewards. And then there is a giant dragon forest. Looking back at the history and the legend of the dragon, all hero gain attributes, improvement. So I think this is going to be very similar. And I kind of take it kind of as a field of stars, where we're going to actually level this up or build it up in some manner. But it shows history in the legend of the dragon. All heroes gain attributes and improvement within that piece of the game mode. Then, of course, looking in here, this is the furniture. So that's right, Dragon Hotel furniture, the return of the dragon. So there's going to be dragon furniture, which means that I believe the dragons are going to have signature items. They might have furniture. They might have engraving, just like we've seen. And then right here, dragon-themed animal spirits. These, I believe, are going to be the beasts. The aerial beast spirit possesses the bloodline from ancient dragons. So there is a sneak peek at the new beast that is going to be coming, as well as the Dragon Hotel furniture, or the dragon furniture in its entirety, which again is kind of crazy. Then, of course, we have the translation of the Odin skill. So green crystal scales, dazzling colors. This might be someone in the future that they could do the dragon, kind of like they did with Gwen. And then, of course, we do have that Gwen, which again, really cool with the dragon shape in here. We have the horns and everything. On the Midsummer Dragon, which I thought Gwen already had Damia already had a skin, which I believe there is already a skin around the hero. Then, of course, Dolly just breaking out all of her stuff that was shared over on Facebook. Main City is getting an upgrade and a complete new look for the 5th anniversary and the celebration. Then Brilliant Dragon Scale Dolly, which again, I hope this is a permanent skin that we can get. It's going to be interesting to see what is going to drop this week with all of the essentially stuff that we have going on within AFK Arena and everything else. Now, in addition, like we talked about earlier, so you can see right here, 200 plus summons are going to be up for grabs, which makes me wonder with the new utility, exactly what kind of the RNG aspect is going to be. If it's going to take a multitude of summons like we were kind of talking about earlier, is it going to be, you know, a chance or a 2% chance to get some of these heroes? What are we going to use? How frequent are we going to give these? Because a massive giveaway with 200 summons in there. Then, of course, we're going to get some more probably summons out of there as well. And then, of course, the egg hatching event like we kind of talked about. Now, of course, this is the Highborn Dragon, and I believe it is going to be those 2 Highborn Dragons, the Gwen one. And then, of course, Hildwyn is going to be the second one for the very pinnacle that you want to build for the dragons themselves. Now, of course, we don't have any of the skills for any of these dragons yet, but really breaking it down and looking at big picture, exactly everything that they do offer in here, it is kind of crazy to see that this update is going to be dropping really soon. We got some skins, 5th anniversary. I'm expecting some codes to come out here. And also we're going to have to see exactly what this looks like on the free-to-play side, and also looking at what it looks like on the pay-to-win side. How difficult is it going to be to get these dragons? Ultimately, are they going to require a lot of resources like we currently have? For instance, if they roll out with the dragon, and again, it can get signature items, it can get, collections built on there or added on there. If they get the furniture, if they get the engraving mat. But like I said, stop, pause everything that you're building right now. I would honestly wait, knowing that this is coming. And once we have a little bit more details, once we know exactly what is rolling out, possibly looking at it at that time. But as of right now, I'm saving all of my resources over on the YouTube account to see exactly what this looks like in the drop, with all the anniversary events, with everything that's going on, what is going to be the sheer cost of the dragons and all of the updates that we see. Again, going to be super interesting to see how much this changes AFK Arena. But all right, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.